After an unforgettable day on the Thames River with Lolly, I decided to test my strength at one of the local British pubs. Fortunately, I showed the gym rat exactly what farm muscle looks like. Unfortunately, I rolled my ankle on the way back to my hotel. So the following day, and for about a week after, I was hobbled. I could barely walk. This was especially difficult because my very next stop the following day was at the British Natural History Museum, which is 5 acres in size. Immediately walking into the building, you'll be met with an immense display of taxidermy and bones. We're talking full-size elephants, mastodon skeletons, even a blue whale. The Grand Hall at the entrance to the museum is a perfect display of everything that's going to be inside. Dinosaur skeletons, taxidermy, meteorite specimens, and oh, did I say taxidermy? Because there is a lot of it here, and I couldn't have been happier about it. The collection encompasses a wide variety of species, both in bones and taxidermy, both extant and long extinct. They even had a dodo bird. I was especially drawn to the skulls of extinct animals, namely the Smilodon and the dinosaurs, as well as the mammoths. What I really appreciated about this museum is oftentimes there were taxidermy or bones of species that were very closely related to the extinct species. So you were able to create a much closer visual representation to the animal that you were currently seeing. And as a dinosaur lover, I was absolutely in heaven. If you love dinosaurs as much as I do, you could easily spend a day just looking at the skeletons. Each skeleton was displayed next to a representation of their habitat, their nests, their diet, and right next to that were actual working animatronics, and these things were incredible. True to their real-life counterparts, most of these were covered in feathers and absolutely terrifying to both kids and adults alike. And it wasn't just the dinosaurs. There was a huge arthropod exhibit that was not only filled with the specimens themselves, but these larger-than-life animatronics that are sure to give anybody nightmares. And I mean that in the best way. There's a massive collection of taxidermy birds that would make Audubon green with envy, as well as a collection of reptiles, amphibians, crustaceans, fish. Pretty much if it walks, swims, crawls, or flies, the British Natural History Museum probably has a taxidermied representation of it. But if taxidermy isn't your thing, and I don't know how it couldn't be, fear not, because the British Natural History Museum has an incredible collection of shiny rocks. Now, I know I could be a little bit more specific and say that the collection contains an extensive number of gems, jewels, minerals, meteorites, and you could spend an entire day skipping everything else and just walking the cases upon cases of this massive collection of stones. I could talk about fossils or petrified wood or stones that glow in the dark or giant gold nuggets, but come on, you and I both know it's shiny rocks. And even beyond that, there are exhibits on human evolution, examples of ancient hominid skeletons, exhibits on geology, plate tectonics, astronomy, meteorology. Pretty much if you're interested in science even a little bit, there is something at the British Natural History Museum that is made for you. And the best thing about this collection is it is absolutely free to visit, whether you're local or not.